Hello everybody, I am Dr. Dharmapal Fulzhale, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar College of Art, Commerce and Science, Brahmapuri. I welcome you all in the first lecture on the syllabus of BA English Literature, Semester 5th CBCS. Dear student, the syllabus of BA English Literature Semester 5th is divided into 4 units. In the first unit, the drama is there. The first unit carries 30 marks for detailed study. In the first unit, we have to study the drama William Shakespeare, King Lear. Shakespeare is one of the greatest dramatists in the world. In his life career, he has written 154 sonnets and 37 dramas, and he has written 4 world-famous great tragedies such as Hamlet, Othello, King Lear and Macbeth. Here we are going to discuss William Shakespeare's King Lear. It is a great tragedy. It is a tragedy of King Lear of Britain. Lack of judgment is the tragic flaw of King Lear, and this is the reason for his tragedy. So we will discuss in detail William Shakespeare, King Lear in this unit first. Then in the second unit, we are going to discuss another drama for non-detailed study, Girish Karnad's Tughlaq. Girish Karnad is one of the great figure in Indian English drama. Tughlaq is a great tragedy of intrigues by Girish Karnad. It is a medieval play. The 3 types of intrigues we find in this play. The first one is the intrigues of Sultan against his nobles and even against the royal family. The second intrigue is the intrigue of even trusted courtiers and nobles against the Sultan, and the last one is the intrigue of nobles against each other. One cannot depend even on one's trusted friend. Tughlaq is a history or a historical play. Tughlaq ruled India in the 14th century. Karnad first read of him in Ishwari Prasad and was fascinated by him. He himself tells us certainly Tughlaq was the most extraordinary character to come on the throne of Delhi in religion, in philosophy, even in calligraphy, in battle, warfield, anything we talk about, he seems to have outshone anyone who came before him or after him. We will also discuss Tughlaq as a political allegory. Every step, the play reflects the chaos, disillusionment, corruption that followed the Nehru era, and this is one of the most important reasons of the popularity of the play. Tughlaq ruled in the 14th century and Nehru in 1950s and 1960s. Striking parallels can easily be drawn between the 2 ages. This makes Tughlaq a great allegory. An allegory is apparently a story, but it carries within it a hidden moral lesson for the more discerning readers. It tells the story of the reign of Tughlaq and the rapid disintegration of his personality. It also tells us the shattering of ideals after the death of Nehru and the frustration and corruption that followed. Then coming to Unit 3rd, background to the study of English literature, it carries 20 marks. In the first topic in the background study is we are going to discuss the first topic, that is the structure of drama. Here we are going to talk about the structure of play in detail. A play requires an exposition, then complication or rising action, then climax or crisis, then solution in comedy, and catastrophe in tragedy. Both the structure of comedy and tragedy is same. Then another topic in this unit is a tragedy. Here we are going to discuss what is tragedy. Tragedy deals with the dark or serious part of the life. Then we will discuss the features of tragedy and then the types of tragedy. Then another topic in this unit is comedy. What is comedy? Comedy deals with the gay or happy part of the life. Then we are going to discuss its future and the types of comedy. The next topic in this unit, that is tragicomedy. Tragicomedy is a half tragedy and half comedy mixed harmoniously and judicially together. Then we will discuss the origin of tragicomedy and its future and its exponent. And the last topic in this unit we are going to discuss is farce and melodrama. Farce is an exaggerated form of the comedy, while melodrama is an exaggerated form of tragedy or debased form of tragedies. So these contents we are going to discuss in the unit 3rd. Then coming to the last unit, that is literary terms, this unit carries 10 marks. In the literary terms we are going to discuss prologue, imitation, buskin, subplot, anti-hero, comic relief, aside and climax. All these literary terms we are going to discuss in detail. Then we are talking about which are the books recommended for the syllabus of BA 5th Sem CBCS English Literature. Here William Shakespeare, King Lear, Penguin India, Girish Karnad, Tughlaq, Oxford University Press. Then third book is A Background to the Study of English Literature by B. Prasad. And the fourth book is M.H. Abrams, A Glossary of Literary Terms. And the last book, A Glossary of Literary Terms by J. Kaddan. So these books we have to refer to study the syllabus of this semester. Now we are going to discuss the question paper pattern. Theory paper carries 80 marks and internal assignment carries 20 marks. For theory paper, time 3 hours and total marks 80. Question first A, one long answer question out of 2 to be answered in about 200 words based on unit 1. 1 into 10 is equal to 10 marks. Question 1B, 2 short answer question out of 4 to be answered in about 100 words each based on unit 1. 2 into 5 is equal to 10 marks. Question 1C, 2 annotations out of 4 based on unit 1. 2 into 5 is equal to 10 marks. Then question 2a, one long answer question out of 2 to be answered in about 200 words based on unit 2. 1 into 10 is equal to 10 marks. Then question 2b, two short answer question out of 4 to be answered in about 100 words each based on unit 2. 2 into 5 is equal to 10 marks. Then question 3a, one long answer question out of 2 to be answered in about 200 words based on unit 3rd. 1 into 10 is equal to 10. Then question 3b, two short answer question out of 4 to be answered in about 100 words each based on unit 3rd. 2 into 5 is equal to 10 marks. And question 4, 5 out of 7 very short answer notes based on unit 4, that is literary terms. 5 into 2 is equal to 10 marks. In this way, theory paper carries 80 marks. Then coming to the internal assessment. Internal assessment carries 20 marks. Attendance carries 5 marks. For assignment 10 marks. And presentation for presentation 5 marks. So total internal assessment carries 20 marks. Thank you very much.